Hello there, you're welcome to another edition of Senior Citizens Forum on your darling station. How are you today? Yes, beautiful elders, wherever you're watching us from, I really want to let you know that it's very, very cold now, and you have to take good care, proper care of yourselves. And don't forget your medications, please. You have to take them religiously, this time around. So today on the program, we have a very beautiful topic for you. Want to talk about the elders' views on the essence of Alumni Association. For those of us, who were educated, who were lucky to be educated to go to schools. We love our schools, we love our friends, our peers, and all that. And definitely want to give back, to those schools at a particular point in time, in our life as we progress in our journey of life. So that's why we have this topic today, elders' views on the essence of Alumni Association. And to discuss the topic here on the program today, I'm talking about great journalist who knows his onions and now a media consultant, Mr. Tunde Oguntoyinbo. I prefer to call them elder. Yes, Elder Tunde Oguntoyinbo. You're welcome to Senior Citizens.
Good evening, Nigerians. Good evening, Lagosians.
Yeah, thanks so much.
Presenter to an
Thank you very much, sir. And also, Elder Engineer Tajuddin Karim. It's a chartered accountant. Oh, so we're talking about money today. Mm-hmm. Yeah. How are you, sir?
I'm fine.
Looking great, too.
Thank you very much.
Honestly, you're all in your glasses. I forgot mine somewhere. Anyway, it's cool. So let's talk about Alumni Association. What do you understand by Alumni Association and Old Student Association? I think the question is for my Oga, the journalist now, yes. Okay, Elder Tunde Oguntoyinbo.
Yes, thank you. Thank you very much. My understanding of Old Student Associations or alumni,
yes, sir,
as it is called, will be a group of students who really appreciate what the school they attended have put into them, and they are not coming back to say, thank you, my school, and I want to see the further development of that school, especially when you look at what we have in this country, right as we speak. Government is making a lot of efforts, but we discovered that as a student we need to go back and look at the school, look at what is happening compared to when we were there, and see what we can do to lift the school up to support the government efforts. To
support government efforts, that's good. Do you see it the same way, Sam?
Exactly. I don't need just to add one or two things. Now, basically, the Old Student Association or alumni, depending on where, for secondary school, they call it Old Student Association. For universities, they call them alumni. Yeah. But the two means the same thing, just to get together former students who attended schools and who now feel that they need to bring themselves together to network and to enhance development of their former school. And that because it is important you give back, and it is important you remember and also assured former students or existing students there is a life that they can achieve more. Because once you see old students who have made it, and they go and give them pep talks. So recently one serving general went to his Old Student Association. He talked to them. Do you know that I attended the school? The school started clapping. Some of them now decided to, probably later in their life, they want to join the military or the police. So it is important that the old students get back to their former schools, to give back and to give a pet talk
to the students.
So that they can do well in future.
So that they can do well like them in the future. They should serve as role models now.
Exactly.
For the students. Now, Elder Tunde Oguntoyinbo, how do we form an Old Student Association or Alumni Association?
Let me use my secondary school Old Student Association as an example.
Okay, sir.
And we met history. to the extent that the first sets left the school in 1967. So what we met on ground was two gentlemen came together then at Ebutemeta.
Yeah.
My school is still in Abeokuta.
What's the name of that
Reverend
school?
Kuti Memorial Grammar School.
Okay, Reverend
Shabo,
Kuti.
Abeokuta.
Shabo.
And you will remember that it is not just a school.
Mm.
It's not an ordinary school. We have history.
Reverend Ransom
Especially
Kuti.
as it has to do with our founder, the great Mrs. Fumilayo Ransom Kuti.
Yeah.
We call her Ogongo Olori Eye.
Wow.
Yes. If you permit me, I will sing that
Please.
song for.
And I think we need that. Let's have it.
Yes. In the school then, until today, wherever we find ourselves together,
Yes.
we sing this song. Ogongo Olori Eye, Ogongo Olori Eye, Olori Eye máa kó wa lọ. Ogongo rè ó fún mi láyọ̀, kó bẹ̀rẹ̀ kó mi à kó wa níṣó.
That is our national
Of blessed
Yes.
memory.
When we
God bless her
sing
memory,
that
sir.
song then, especially when we go for sporting events, football and all that, you need to see the
We are
the way
charged.
we go.
Former students are charged,
Charged.
to perform excellently.
Excellently.
So it is
Immediately
a
you sing
reminder.
that song,
It's a
you are
reminder
charged.
that we have to be
Yes.
perform and
So you
deliver
have to deliver your best.
your best as a
Eh?
student.
So immediately you have that song now, you
Oh,
are charged.
We are charged.
We are charged, double charge.
Double charge. Okay, now, so you now form the association.
So, two great men, as it is, they are still alive, met together at somewhere in Ebutemeta.
Okay.
In one room, let us look at coming together. I'm sure by then they must have seen some old students too coming together from other schools. And that was how they started, getting the rest of people together. And that time, I used to, up till now, still credit their interest and their commitment. Then, you can imagine what telephone system would be in 1967.
Yeah.
How many people would own telephone to be able to connect? But they made a lot of efforts to get those students together, their classmates and all. And so it started. They were meeting, coming together. What can we do? Go back to the school. We want to supply exercise books. We want to give the school this and all that. They were their own personal resources.
Okay.
Putting their money together little by little. Until today, what we have now, we are bigger now. Yes, we are bigger now, and we are still growing.
Amen.
Yes,
Amen. Still growing. Now, what are the functions there?
Thank you very much. The most important function of Old Student Association alumni is to bring them together, to network.
Okay.
And then an important aspect of networking is that once they network, they are able to form a committee to assist their former school to develop further. So it is important that they get together, raise funds for the purpose of improving the existing infrastructure in terms of physical infrastructure, additional equipment for the school, laboratories, and then giving scholarship for diligent students who may not be able to raise funds. And sometimes they also offer motivational talks, sponsorship to assist assisting students so that they can perform better.
Okay. So that they can perform better. Now, you are talking about the students alone. What about the infrastructures in the school? What about the parents of the students too?
Well, it is important that it's a tripartite situation. A situation where the old students themselves, our assisting students, the teachers, the school himself, we play an important role so that we can make sure that all of them have access to the funds that are available. Depends on the plan of the Student Association. They can have 5 or 3 year plan and they have a target of what they need to do. In our own case, what we are planning to do is to improve the existing facilities, support the school by making sure that we add more teachers, areas of focus, where we find out that they are not having teaching staff. Teaching staff are employed to support a present student. And for members, of course, if you join us, definitely you can network. You can make sure that members that need some assistance are given, like in form of welfare for the existing student, for former student, and for even teachers. Teachers or past teachers that have taught in school are remembered. Are remembered, and some of them, students running around them to give them something befitting.
Because already they are senior citizens.
They are citizens, like us, and they are supported. I'm aware of one of us who taught us mathematics. It's based in Ibadan. It's in our own set platform, because we recognize his effort in trying to teach us mathematics and guiding us very well. And then that aspect, we continue to value his knowledge, his perseverance. Even though once we are sometimes, students, in the past, we are always students.
Yes.
So we behave, instead of caning us, you, TJ, we did this one.
He encouraged you.
Don't do it again. You need to improve on your mathematics. We want to do well in WAEC. Do well, so that we can be a proud student of the school.
He pampered and, supported
both
you.
ways.
Both ways. Okay, that was a good father. Aside being a teacher, he was also a father to
It's a father to all of us.
Anyway, now I think we should go on a break. Yes, that man was a great man, a father and also a teacher. Do we have such people right now in service? We'll talk about that when we are back from the break.
It's Senior Citizens Forum.
Senior Citizens Forum, a special weekly program on Lagos television that addresses the joy and the various challenges of the elderly.
The children that you call in the neighborhood, maybe when you want to do something on your phone, make sure that there are people that are trustworthy in character. Even if you have grandchildren or you have children, wait for the child that you can trust.
The only way you can know whether you have hypertension or not is to measure your blood pressure.
The health policies need to be reviewed to help the senior citizens.
For its sponsorship and advert placement, please contact the LTV Marketing Department or send SMS or call 0802 328 5359 or 0801 3888 1703. Senior Citizens Forum is shown on LTV. Insurance companies, pension fund managers, healthcare providers, pharmaceutical companies, as well as telecommunications network providers are free to sponsor the program or advertise their products at moderate rates.
Yet another edition of Senior Citizens Forum on your dialing station.
It's Senior Citizens Forum.
You're welcome back to Senior Citizens Forum, and we were talking about the behavior, of our teachers. That time, in those good old days, somebody who was a teacher and yet behaved like a father, very, very supportive and encouraging, to the students. And they do recognize him till this present moment. That was a very good one. I think we should have, such people in service today too. Let's talk about senior citizens now. Because most of you must have become senior citizens, right now. So how do you support yourselves?
It's easier to come together at the old student level. Although we've gone ahead, we belong to alumni, we belong to other societies, in churches, in
different
mosques,
societies.
Okay, and all that. We have social clubs and all sorts. Those are the kind of ways that older people, let me use it that way, come
social
together,
interaction.
you socialize. You understand? You socialize because at a point you get to a stage in life. You started with madam. The children came.
That's true.
They grew up and they grew out.
And they grew out.
Yes, they
on their own.
They grew up and grew out. So at the end of the day, it's you and madam again. But then you need space.
Yes.
You need to socialize. That's when you begin to, like my brother said, networking.
Networking.
Yes, networking must have started from our professions, our businesses, what we do, and all those. So we come together, we discuss health, we discuss families, we discuss a lot of things in the society, politics and all that. And it's from then, businesses are linked, politics come
into it.
Oh, we'll support you, you want to do this, you want to do that. And again, that's when you get to know where some of us are. Either they are there up or down or in the middle. That's when you discover who needs help. So we just come together. Okay, let's see, this person needs also amount of money, maybe for health reasons, for whatever reasons. Let us support and see what we can do.
Support.
Put this on a platform, and we said, let's put so amount of money we are trying to raise. Okay. We do that, and we encourage ourselves, and life goes on.
So you raise money within yourselves,
ourselves,
to help such people, amongst you.
Who even be their children.
Okay.
We have people who are late, and their children need support.
Yeah.
Just like we support indigent students in the schools. Yeah, we have students whose parents cannot afford to pay for the school sat exams and all that. Yeah, those
And you help
students we
them.
come together, we contribute money. In the last WAS exam, I think we supported over 150 students.
That's a
We're able
lot.
to pay their, and
That's a lot.
we do it year in, year out.
Year in, year out.
Yes.
That's a very good one. And kudos, kudos to Reverend Kuti,
Memorial
Grammar
School,
School, Ishabo, Abeokuta. It's not an advert for you anyway, because if they charge you, you pay. Anyway, we have a chartered accountant here. Now, you heard what he said, that you've been, helping students and teachers alike, particularly those who couldn't afford, to pay for their WAEC fees. What other things have you been doing aside that, in the school?
Well, we have been doing a wonderful program. One of the programs we have embarked up is trying to improve the environment of the school.
Environment. Good.
We have challenges. One of the challenges we had when we visited the school was that some of our property that is known to our students have been taken over by illegal occupants.
Wow.
We've succeeded in recovering the property.
Oh, good.
And then we have to leverage ourselves to fence the property. Then we have to also take measures to construct a borehole, construct an art class, and then build at least two additional classrooms to assist the university. We also have renovated the school hall, then buy materials, and then, we also operate at the national level. Each set is also contributing, but through permission from the national body.
Yeah.
So we have done wonderfully well to support. And to the extent that the state government recognized us as one of the most peaceful association in Ogun State.
Peaceful all students
Because
association.
all the elections have all been fight and everything. It's just service. Our members are only interested in service and service alone.
I love that. On that point, I really want to take you up on this, because I know that executives of various all students associations are often confronted with different challenges. Yes. What's your take on this, sir? And how has this affected you?
Okay. Thank you very much. That's very true, very correct. Like they say, it's not easy to bring people together.
Yeah.
Like they will say in Yoruba, that Ori Gbigbe, Ori Tutu coming together. So challenges do come. As we speak, like my brother rightly said, we have the sets from 67, set of 67 up to 2023. We have the state chapters. Okay. We have Ogun State chapter, we have Lagos chapter, we have Oyo chapter. We are trying to come up with Abuja. We also have 2 diaspora chapters. Yes, we have what we call Kutites in diaspora.
Okay.
We call them KID, KID.
KID.
We have Kutites in diaspora. Then we have KI. We have we call that's Kutites International. Kutites International is in the UK, and the KID from the USA. So we coordinate all this together to ensure we work through one national body. Okay. Because that is what the Ogun State government requires of all students. And they recognize all students very well. They try to be involved in a lot of things that we do, seeing that all we've been doing is to support whatever they put in place. Yeah. There's always this complaint that it's not enough, it's not enough. Yeah. What is enough in Nigeria now? I don't know.
Nothing.
Yes. So the principal, the teacher, we get the challenges of teaching and staffing from the principal, as reported by the teacher.
To round up the program, let's have the song. Yes, that go. Yes, on that note, yes, we're saying bye for now.
Olórí ẹyẹ máa kó wa lọ, ògóńgó rẹ ó fún mi láyọ̀, kó bẹ̀rẹ̀ o, kó bẹ̀rẹ̀ kó mi á kó wa níṣó.
Kó wa níṣó. Thanks so much. Well, that's all we could take on the program today. And until next week, by the special grace of God, we hope to be back, with different set, of wonderful people on Senior Citizens Forum. I say bye for now. We love you. Take good care of yourselves.
Thank you. Bye. Thank you very much.
Thanks for coming.
Thank you for inviting us.
Let's paint up a show.